Live at Oracle Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the San Francisco Giants. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get underway, and on the hill for the Giants, Logan Webb.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
TJ Friedel leading things off and takes a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Just missed.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Ball.
Friedel on at first, nobody out. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. 1 away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Ellie was playing in the same program. The Reds liked what they saw and offered him a deal the very next day.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Little chopper rolls foul. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now it's Austin Hayes. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, 1 out. On the ground. Down the line, and it's foul. Kicks and fires. Line drive. Nice grab. Here's the lineup for the Reds. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Cut on and lifted in the air, Yastrzemski. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Reds strand a couple. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Oracle Park, and getting a start for Cincinnati, Hunter Green. How about a scouting report on him?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
So coming into the game now on defense, Santiago Espinal. He's the new third baseman. And digging in for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. There's the strike. Green, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Swings and misses. That is strike two.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Just missing there. And it's 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance, works the walk.
Well, he opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch, but now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Willie Adames stands in.
That's the ball.
Misses again, 5 in a row.
Ball one, no strike.
And the 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Runner at first with no outs here. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the Giants lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Chapman gets a piece there. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out at 98. That ends the inning. So the Giants leave one. Scoreless after one. Top of the second. In now for the Reds, Santiago Espinal. Webb back to work. Fouled off left side. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Stays alive. The 0-2. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Yastrzemski makes the catch, and there's one gone. Christian Encarnacion Strand now at the plate. There's the strike. Second inning here, no score. Just missed. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
And that's outside.
One strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him. And 2 away now. Two outs, base is empty. At the plate, Jake Fraley. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
Two outs, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ground ball. Adames the throw to first. And that is the inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Here's Elliot Ramos. Outside. Ball 1. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Friedel gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number 1. And up next for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Fouled off. He was late. 1 out, base is empty. Swings and misses. That K is his third of the game.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in San Francisco, here's Jose Trevino. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
That's out to center field. Lee settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. T.J. Friedl. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swinging a foul straight back. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Ball.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Matt McClain digs in now. That one missed. McClain measures 5 feet 8 inches, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. Friedl leads off first with 1 away. Misses inside. Now 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And a strike in there. That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
First and second, one out. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. Line to left, and it goes just foul. That one the other way. He's got it, and there's two away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 1. Tap foul at the plate. Two on, two outs. Strike on the outside, and it's 0-2. That's inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Two outs, and that one is inside. Next offering is downstairs.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Jeimer Candelario in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, two outs. Stepping in, Jeimer Candelario. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
Ball one, no strike.
And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
3 balls, no
in the
strike.
dirt. Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
Thank you.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So bases all loaded up. Espinal will hit next. Off the plate inside. 1-0. 2 outs. Bases are full.
Ball, that's out.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here. In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Next pitch is outside.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
This one in the air right field. And he'll play it on a bounce. The run scores from second. It's a 2-run single. It's 3-zip.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now Christian Encarnacion Strand went down on strikes his first time through. And that's down and away.
Counts 1-0.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-1. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Keaton Wynn getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. The 1-1. Squirts away a little bit. Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Off the mark there. And the count is 3-1. Jake Fraley up next for the Reds. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And that'll load the bases. So they're all loaded up. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. Grounded out his first time. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
Well, it stinks to be down by these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
Candelario on third. Espinal over at second. Encarnacion Strand on at first with 2 down. And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Reds 3 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Gerard Encarnacion. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count. One ball, 2 strikes.
lands another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. And that's in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond.
Nope.
Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
1 down, base is empty. And a fastball
Outside,
misses
ball.
outside for a ball. And the count is 2-2. Good eye right there. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. Walked to open the ball game.
Come on, late night, Lamont.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
No ball, 2
So hard to
strikes.
touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. It looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Next pitch misses outside. Full count now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Adames at the plate now. That's ball 1. Outside low. And now 2-0. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2-2 to count.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
So 2 on with 2 away. And the batter now, Jung-Hoo Lee. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Yeah.
First and second, 2 down. Outside with a breaking ball. The 2-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And the 2-2. On the inside corner for called strike 3. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Reds 3 and the Giants nothing. And we're back on to the fourth. And here is Jose Trevino. Missing inside, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And another ball.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. Runner on the go. Fought off foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings through that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Trevino aboard here at first with nobody out. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Goes to second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 2. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one hit to right. Yastrzemski sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom 4. Now it's going to be Matt Chapman. That's way outside, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Next pitch is downstairs. Hit in the air, right field. Fraley hauls it in, and there's one away. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. And a strike. The Giants still looking for their first hit in this one. And the slider just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And that's downstairs. Ball 2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus. But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Well, I've always said it's tough. An elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
Bailey in now, takes ball one off the plate. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The Reds leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he chases that one. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. Giants go down quietly. Still down 3-0. On the mound now, Eric Miller.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Inside, just missed.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
And there's a ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
There's a strike, and the count is 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. Three and 2 now. And down on strikes he goes. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Austin Hayes. First pitch, not close. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 5th. And that one sliced foul.
Ball 2.
And that drops in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes. I got 3 and 2.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Yastrzemski has this one sized up, and there's 2 down. Two down, base is empty, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jeimer Candelario. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And that one clips the corner.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Swing and a chopper out to short. Adames, the throw to first. Out number 3. Reds go down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Green back to work. That's off the mark, and that is ball one.
All these Giants, they just haven't been able to put the bat on the ball as often as they'd like. They've struck out a bunch, and most of them have been swinging. Some of that's good pitching, but at some point, you'd like to see some adjustments to get the ball in play more.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Maybe some of them choke up on the bat and try to simplify their approaches, but they got to do something as a group to limit these strikeouts.
That one inside, 3-1. That one misses, so leadoff walk.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Herrera Encarnacion getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
First and second, no outs. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. That misses. Ball one. And that's in the dirt. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Next offering is fouled back. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. Got him looking. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. He is struck out and he is walked. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Tony Santillan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Suter getting cranked up as well. Next pitch is outside.
Ball, that's outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. And now 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Willy Adames, the next Giant to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 2 in this one. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. Encarnacion on second. Adames at first. 2 out of the inning. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering is down low.
That's a really good take.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Tristan Beck. Here's the third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Well, he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
That's a strike.
Well, these Reds putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
So a man at first. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Christian Encarnacion Strand. There's a strike at the knees. And it's 0-1.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
One ball, one strike.
In the dirt. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Activity in the bullpen. Randy Rodriguez getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Jelly warming up as well. Lifted in the air, right field. Yastrzemski coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Jake Fraley now at the plate. Beck in his second season, 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So digging in, Jose Trevino. Just missed. Swung on, belted. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. The run scores all the way from first. It's 4-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So the batting order turns over. Next to hit, T.J. Friedl. In the dirt, but kept close. The 1-0. Check swing, called strike. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's a little bit high. 2-1. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Run scoring double here for the Reds. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tony Santillan.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Now it's Matt Chapman. That one a little bit high. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And a foul ball. And that one way outside. The count now 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Elliot Ramos digs in now. A changeup missing, and it's 1-0. The Giants trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And another ball. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Bailey up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Fouled off to the right.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Ramos at first, 1 gone. High fly ball out to center field. Friedel settles underneath it, makes the grab, 2 down. So up next, Tyler Fitzgerald. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. It's the Reds 4 and the Giants 1. Back here in San Francisco, now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. That's a strike. 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Fly ball down the line. Yastrzemski on his way over. 1 up, 1 down. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 3. Right side, hard hit. Slings to first in time. Next for Cincinnati, Austin Hayes. Yeah, there's the strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ripped on the ground to second. They get the force, and that is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Reds 4 and the Giants 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Taylor Rogers
gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
And now it's the Giants DH, Gerard Encarnacion. The Giants in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Ball 1 low.
Ball 1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And up next for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. First pitch just misses.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And another ball. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Emilio Pagan appears to be getting loose. Next offering is downstairs. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So here's Wade now. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Up the middle. Feeds to second. Out there. Relay to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Willy Adames to the plate now at a high leverage spot.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Right through there for a strike. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs. A little bit low.
Executed that pitch very nicely. Just missed with it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Giants 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Randy Rodriguez. Santiago Espinal getting ready to hit. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And that one misses up and in. And the count is 1-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Got him swinging.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Next is the designated hitter, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Slice down the right side. And now the count is even. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And there's a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and he'll just eat it. That's an infield single. 2 outs, runner at first. In now for the Reds, Jose Trevino. First pitch misses. Fraley leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pickoff throw. Fraley back on a dive. Two outs. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Next offering is in for a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Reds leave one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Emilio Pagan. Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate. There's a strike.
Nope, that's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering misses down and away. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Chapman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The Giants trailing by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Chapman gets a piece there. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball is outside. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Ramos stands in now and watches strike one. Right through there, got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, and they trail it 4-1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Jelly. So back to the top of the order. TJ Friedel digs in now. That one missing inside. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Keaton Wynn getting ready to go. And now 2-0. That one to first. Wade steps on first for the out. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. And that skips in the dirt. Late with the swing there.
1-1.
Look out! And it hit him.
Well, the one positive, if you're out there on the mound, it's knowing that you can still get out of this inning with one pitch. You can't let that mistake snowball here. Get that ground ball. Get out of the inning with a double play.
De La Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Jelly with a move to first. McClain dives back in, but they got him.
Hard to know if he was looking to go right there or not, but he was clearly fooled by the pickoff move. Quick feet, quick release over there by the pitcher. Really quick tag as well.
The 0-1. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there. That one down the line. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
This is a batter who loves to produce late in ball games. He doesn't shy away from the big moment.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And the inning is over. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Reds 4 and the Giants 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Alexis Diaz.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Patrick Bailey. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. Way high. Diaz, a 6'2 righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. So 2 balls and no strikes. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
He's 2 outs away. And digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Just missed. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And the batter now, Gerard Encarnacion. That's down and in. Fitzgerald leads off first with 1 away. And he takes a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
They'll just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Slider got him for strike 3. 1 out left for the Giants, and now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. A couple of walks and a strikeout. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Diaz is just 1 strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together.